In this video, we are going to discuss about elements of reinforcement learning from the subject of reinforcement learning. So, what are the elements in the elements of reinforcement learning? So, these are the four elements: policy, a reward function, and a value function, and model for the environment. So, let's discuss one by one. So, let's discuss about one by one policy. What is policy? Policy can be a plan or strategy where a policy is defined as the way of an agent behaves at a given time. So it maps the perceived states of the environment to the next actions to be taken. When in those states, policy is a core element of RL, as it alone can define the behavior of the agent. So agent chooses the action, which action to be taken by using the previous actions it has been taken, and it makes a plan or a strategy, and based on that, it takes the next action. So RL as it alone can define the behavior of the agent. So in some cases, it may be simple function or a lookup table. In some other cases, it may involve general computations as search process, or it may just search where to move or which action to be taken. So it could be a deterministic or a stochastic policy. Then for a deterministic policy, action A equals to policy of Phi means policy function and S means state, current state. A means next action. Next action equals to policy function of current state. This is the formula you need to be remember. And for probabilistic or stochastic policy, the formula is this: policy of action by current state equals to P of A action at a time t equals to A by state at a time t equals to S. So then next, reward function. A reward function defines the goal in a reinforcement learning problem. At each stage, the environment sends an immediate signal to the learning agent. So, by the environment observes and sends an immediate signal to the learning agent whether uh, it has taken a correct action or a wrong action. It immediately sends a reward signal. These rewards are given according to the good and bad actions. So I said no good bad actions taken by the agent. So the main objective of the agent is to maximize the total number of rewards received. So it should always choose the actions that lead to higher rewards, or it should choose good actions so that can receive a huge cumulative reward. Then the reward signal can change the policy, such as if an action selected by the agent leads to low reward, then the policy may be changed to select other actions in the future. So the policy is updating by the way by taking the step-by-step action, by it is updating regularly by choosing the action. By what action the agent is choosing, it is getting the policy is getting updated frequently. Next, the value function. The value function denotes that what is good in an immediate sense, whereas value function specifies what is good in the long run. Where reward function indicates what is good in the immediate sense or future sense, where a value function specifies what is good in the long run. Then the value state V of S is the total amount of reward an agent can expect to accumulate over the future starting from the state S. So let's assume time steps as t plus 1, t plus 2, and so on up to t of n. States are also like that. State at a given time t, state at a given time t plus 1 second, state at a t plus 1, t plus 2 seconds. Rewards are r reward at the given time t, r reward received at the given time t plus 1, t plus 2, and so on like that. So value function is described as the reward received at the time t plus the reward received at the time t plus 1, and so on up to the value function is defined like this. So you need to remember, even though here, let's take this diagram, it is getting the reward 0, even though it is getting the reward, but it is choosing the same action because it can receive some higher rewards like r t plus 1, t plus 2, t plus 3, and so on. It may receive higher rewards. So it is choosing the previous action r of 0. It is choosing the first step r of t, even though it is getting a low reward, because this is called exploitation. Exploitation means that it is choosing the previous actions, means already previous actions it is choosing to get more yield. It knows that after going through that rewards, it may receive higher rewards. So it is firstly choosing r of 0. Then next, it is the same para value function. And let's go to model of the environment. So model of the environment says that the agent sometimes the agent is trained using the model of the environment. We are creating a model of the environment where the agent is getting trained in that model. It is learning in the model where how will be the environment, how what actions to be taken when we go. If we take a good action, if we take this step, it may be the good or a bad choose. Uh, it all trains in that environment. It trains in that model and predicates the next state and next reward. The agent can predict, right? If it has a model of the environment, it can easily predict the next state and the next reward. So models are used for planning, and by which means the way of deciding on any course of an action by considering possible future situations. So the model is mainly used for training the agent and also predicting the next state and next reward. The next, the agents which are using models are called as model-based approach systems agents, or the systems which are the systems or the agents using without using models are called as model-free approach. So let's end this video. Thank you.